Hey guys, what is happening? Welcome back to King Rod's YouTube channel. We are looking at our learner-led conference guides. This is day 2 of our learner-led conference guides, and today we're just going to be looking at the goals for your learner-led conference. Today's sponsor is Gum Under the Desk. Gum under the desk. Seriously, why are you guys putting gum under the desk? Knock it off. Yes, our nonsense sponsors once again hit the nail on the head by giving us something to think about, which this week, apparently, is gum under the desk. So, continuing on past our ridiculous sponsors, today we will just be filling out the rest of this Learner-Led Conference guide. Remember, we're kind of just looking for anything that is yellow. Those are the things we'll be filling out today. Last time, we filled out the date and time of our Learner-Led Conference, which Mr. Rod did a little bit wrong, but that's totally fine. I'll fix it right now. Remember, we're going to be in E2 for all of our Learner-Led Conferences. I will not be able to use Cheat 4, so make sure you come with your parents and you tell them, hey, we're in E2, which is right next to Mr. Shafsky's room. So as we scroll down, again, we're going to skip the state tests for now. I'd like to do that with your parents. Last time, we only did the yellow part for the core values overview, and we came up with our Learner-Led 1 grades and GPA. If you need to go back and do this, go ahead and find my link on the slides I shared with you, but today we're just moving on. The last part of this is actually pretty short. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 actual items. However, some of these we can do together, some of them we're going to do right now. We are definitely doing areas of strength today, opportunities for growth, academic goals, and life skill core value goals. So Mr. Rod's going to show you a few ways you can do this. Areas of strength, write about 1 or 2 of your greatest successes this school year or last school year. Since this is very early into the school year, we've only been here about 2 months, you can talk about last year. So one of my greatest successes is last year when I brought my math grade from an F to a C+, and by the end of the year a B+. Now that I completely just made up. I have no idea what you did last year. I'm just giving you ideas of what you can do. Another thing you can put in here is one of your greatest successes could be remaining in my seat for the past week without wandering around the room. It can be a behavior thing as well. I consistently raise my hand to get up, which I struggle with. Oh, Mr. Rod, can't even spell. So just kind of think about like something you're super proud of. Think about something you struggled with, and now all of a sudden it's a strength. Or you can just talk about a regular strength. A strength of mine, an accomplishment of mine is performing in jazz band. Or the art project we did with Miss Finnan. I'm not sure what your greatest accomplishment has been in school. Only you know your greatest accomplishment. So I gave you a grade 1, I gave you a behavior 1, and I gave you just like an extra random one. This could also be sports related. It could be helping a friend. It could be making honor roll last year. Whatever you got, make sure you find something you feel really good about and put it in that spot. And as you notice, I'm going to skip the evidence part because we can just talk about that with your parents to see what your evidence was, if you actually did do this, or if you did do this. I wouldn't expect you guys to make up your greatest accomplishment. Unless you're going to say you walked on the moon, then we're definitely going to need some evidence of that. What? Wait a minute. Is that actually you? Did you guys go to the moon without me? Moving on, we get a look at our weaknesses, or something that, we're not that great at, and we need to actually kind of fix. So, we can go academic, as always. Academic. And I'm just going to do it based on how I was in school. My biggest challenge is homework, especially math homework. I find it boring and get super confused and then just shut down. So that's an academic growth that we're going to have to fix. What we can do is just list them and then come up with strategies as we talk with your parents. A behavior one, I like to call out in class. I do this to make other people laugh. I love entertaining people, and I love when they laugh at my hilarious and witty jokes. Well, I mean, not everybody liked my jokes. So once you come up with some actual behaviors or academic things you want to work on, you come on down here and you start coming up with your goals. So my first academic goal definitely has to be math. I will persevere and ask for help from parents, teachers, tutors, other students. The list goes on and on and on for how I can be a little bit better at math. I can also try to relate math to my life so I become a little more engaged and less bored by it. So this is where you just kind of have to come up with your own goals. I'm going to set a second academic goal based on one of my successes. One of my accomplishments. So I know art class is one of my favorite classes. Second academic goal is to make a mural or the best art project I can in art class this year. It's always good to have goals for the future. When we get down to life, skill, parent expectations, student action plan, parent action plan, and teacher action plan, we will do that in the actual learner-led conference. Your current life skill goal could be as easy as using integrity more often, persevering even when class is boring or difficult. I have a whole bunch of these that we can actually do together. So right now, if you don't get to this, that's totally cool. At least set your area of strength, your opportunity of growth. If you have time, you should keep going with these. Always read the left side. Left side will tell you what to do. Well, that's it for today, guys. Hope you had some fun. Hope you learned something. I'll see you next time.